Oh, you're live. For the last 5 years, less than 1% of Jamb students are able to score 300 plus. So if you're currently about to sit for Jamb exam and you're spreading all your efforts across all four courses, you're already setting yourself up for failure. So I'm Okoye David, I'm a 300 level nursing student, and on this channel the goal is to help 10,000 Jamb students get into their dream courses and to finish strong in university. Back to the problem. So, you know, Jamb exam necessarily is not a test of how intelligent one is. Jamb exam is the test of how smart one is and how quickly you can adapt to new situations. Let me give you a real life example. Back in 2023, that was when I wrote my first Jamb and I had 274, which is not 300, but that was enough to get me into my dream course. So, what did I do? Um, I had a strategy, and that strategy is what we'll be going through in this video. And then a lot of us will be turned off by this video because is this hype about that, but the goal is to get into a good college and to get into your dream course. So these three frameworks, when they are applied in the right steps, you can get your desired result. So currently this is less than 3 weeks to Jamb, so every time matters. So the first framework there, without wasting time, identify your superpower or unfair advantage. What does this mean? In your four Jamb courses combinations, English, math, physics, and chemistry, there is one course that you're slightly better than everybody else in, or slightly better than the rest. Probably because you had a very good foundation in it, or you just are interested in that course. So that course is your superpower. So if you want to know how to do that, I did a separate video for that. Then once you identify it, we move into the second step, which is turn it into a weapon. So what do I mean if you turn it into a weapon? If you study statistics or analyze Jamb results, you see that in most people's results that do well, there is a specific course in which there is a spike that is scored very, very high. Let's say it might be something from 85 to 95 and above. So this boost at times is what boosts your score. Let's say you're able to score 85 and 90 in two courses. That is a major boost. So that's the goal. So the goal is to turn that course, one, preferably two, turn those two into a weapon. That's you're getting nothing less than an 80 in them. And the third step there is to stabilize the rest. This step is more important. So if you're listening, if you're watching these videos to this extent, listen very attentively. This whole process, if you get this wrong, it could crumble. So this last step is just saying that in those two other courses, don't fail them. Try to be a little bit above average in them. So what does being above average in them look like? Let's say English and physics are your kryptonite. You're not very good at the two of them. Here we are being honest with ourselves. So your goal should be nothing less than 55. As bad as it is, it should be nothing less than 55. So you should also dedicate your time to practicing them. That is the whole thing. So remember, you have identify your superpower. That course, that's you're slightly average or you're better than others at. Then you turn it into a weapon. You start practicing. So you start practicing more problems on it. You start identifying how examiners ask questions in the course, and the common pitfalls students fall into. Because one thing you have to understand about Jamb, let's say they ask you a question, right? This option A, option B, option C, and option D. And one option is correct. These three other options are not far-fetched. They are something that are very close to the concept that is being tested. So you should know that these options might be related, but they are not the correct ones. So you should watch out for that and stabilize the rest. I want you to understand that this is 3 weeks to Jamb exam. No video or any magic can boost your score from 180 to 300 plus overnight. But when you apply the correct strategy and follow the right frameworks, you can get in extra 30 60, and even 100 marks if you're very serious, which can change the direction of your JAM score. So stay tuned for the next till your JAM exam. Next video, we'll be looking at how to identify your superpower. That's your strongest yet JAM course.